Alone? Embrace self-love before seeking romance. Hey there, beautiful people! If you are feeling alone and wondering when love will finally knock on your door, this one is for you. Because maybe, just maybe, the relationship that needs your attention most is the one you have with yourself. Welcome back to Keep Calm Margot, where we talk all things real, raw, and sometimes ridiculously relatable. Today we're diving into something we all face at some point: being alone. But instead of threatening it like some sad pause before the real story begins, let's talk about how embracing self-love can actually change everything, including your future romantic relationships. Part 1. Alone doesn't mean broken. There is this myth floating around that if you are alone, you must be lonely, that something is missing, that you are waiting to be completed by someone else. And look, Disney and romantic comedies didn't do us any favors here. But let me be loud and clear, alone is not a flaw. In fact, some of the strongest, most magnetic people are the ones who learned how to enjoy their own company. Being alone is not a punishment, it's a powerful season of self-awareness. Psychologist Carl Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." The journey often starts in solitude. Here's what being alone teaches you. What actually makes you happy without performance. What you want, not just what you accept. How to enjoy peace instead of always chasing distraction. Aloneness teaches you that your worth isn't on layaway, waiting for a romantic partner to activate it. It already exists. You just have to remember how to own it. Part 2. The love you give yourself sets the tone. Let's talk self-love. And no, I don't mean bubble bath and scented candles, though those are lovely. I'm talking about the messy and filtered kind of self-love that says, I deserve better than crumbs. I don't need to chase someone who isn't choosing me. I can take myself on dates, speak kindly to myself, and say no to things that drain me. Self-love is not selfish, it's essential. When you start treating yourself like someone you care about, someone you are responsible for protecting and growing, everything shifts. You stop over-apologizing, you stop shrinking to make others feel comfortable. You begin to attract relationships that mirror your internal respect. Think about it. If you wouldn't let a friend date someone who's hot and cold, dismissive, or emotionally unavailable, why would you accept that for yourself? Part 3. Why jumping into love too early backfires. There's a reason rebound relationships rarely last. When you are still in a place of emotional scarcity, you tend to project expectations that aren't realistic, seek validation instead of connection, settle for companionship over compatibility. And worst of all, you might ignore red flags because being with someone feels safer than being alone. But here's the truth bomb. When you love yourself, you raise your standards. You stop dating just to fill a void. You start choosing people who add to your life, not become your life. That's a massive difference. Self-love acts like a filter. It screens out situations that don't honor you. As RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Amen. Part 4. How to practice self-love daily. Let's get practical, because self-love isn't just a mood, it's a muscle. Here's how to flex it. Check your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself in your head matters. Would you say those same words to a friend? Create rituals that honor you. That could mean journaling, moving your body, reading instead of doom scrolling, or eating food that fuels you. Set healthy boundaries. Say no when you mean no. Say yes only when it serves your peace. Celebrate your own wins. Bought yourself flowers? Cleaned the apartment? Applied for a new job? Clap for yourself loudly. Heal your inner wounds. Therapy, coaching, or even just honest reflection can help you break patterns and stop sabotaging your own growth. Self-love is how you practice being the kind of person you'd want to be in a relationship with. Part 5. Signs you are ready for love. after loving yourself first. So how do you know when you are no longer just craving love, but ready for it? Here are some telltale signs. You feel whole, not half. You don't fear being alone anymore. You can communicate your needs without guilt. You are not looking for someone to save or fix you. You're okay if it works out, and okay if it doesn't. That kind of emotional clarity, that's magnetic. That's what draws the right kind of partner. Not because you need them, but because you see them. Stories that prove this works. Let me tell you about Emma. After a rough breakup, she took a full year of dating. She journaled daily, started hiking, and even launched her own Etsy shop. One day, she met someone by accident. While at a market, she almost skipped. They started dating, and guess what? He respected her boundaries, supported her dreams, and loved her confidence. But here's the kicker: she was already happy before he arrived. Or take James, who used to say yes to everything because he thought being agreeable will make him more likable. After doing the work, therapy, boundary setting, reading Brené Brown like it was gospel, he started saying no without guilt. Now he's in a relationship where he feels seen, not used. And the biggest reason it works, he's not scared to be his full, honest self. Self-love laid the foundation. Part 7. Final thoughts. Here's what I want you to remember. You are not broken because you are alone. The most important relationship you'll ever have is with yourself. The love you crave from others, give it to yourself first. Love that's built on self-acceptance is stronger, steadier, and so much more satisfying. And trust me, when the right person comes along, you won't be looking for someone to fill a hole. You'll be looking for someone to build a life with. And that makes all the difference. If this message hit home for you, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk from the heart. Let me know in the comments, what's one way you've been practicing self-love lately? I'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep calm, love deeper, and don't wait for someone else to complete you. You are already whole. I'm Margot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!